In every romantic relationship, there comes a time when the initial rush of excitement begins to fade. The butterflies that once danced in your stomach become less frequent. The thrill of a new connection gives way to routine, and the once fiery spark may seem like a quiet ember. Many interpret this as the end of love. But this is not the end. Rather, it is the beginning of a deeper, more enduring chapter. Love is not simply a feeling that comes and goes with time. It is, more than anything, a choice, one that we must make every single day. The early stages of a relationship are often filled with an intoxicating blend of passion, infatuation, and curiosity. Everything feels new, every moment feels magical. But as we settle into a routine, as familiarity replaces mystery, those heightened emotions naturally mellow. This transition can be jarring. It may feel like something precious has been lost, but in reality, this is where true love begins to unfold. Feelings are fleeting by nature. They are influenced by external circumstances, moods, stress, and even the weather. Basing a relationship solely on how we feel at a given moment is like building a house on sand. It may stand tall for a time, but it cannot withstand the storms. Real, lasting love requires something more stable and more enduring: commitment, intention, and choice. I choose the latter, not to walk away when the butterflies fade, but to stay and reignite the flame. I choose to love even on the days when I do not feel in love. This choice is not a sacrifice. It is a declaration of value, a promise that the bond we share is worth nurturing and preserving. Choosing love means putting in the work. It means taking the time to communicate, even when it's easier to stay silent. It means listening when you're tired, forgiving when you're hurt, and showing up even when you'd rather withdraw. It means learning to fall in love with the same person in 1,000 different ways over the course of a lifetime. There will be days when everything feels off, when miscommunication leads to arguments, when stress from work bleeds into your time together, when you question if you're growing apart. But love is not measured by how easy the days are. It's measured by how you handle the hard ones. On those days, I remind myself that love is not just a spark, but a fire that needs tending. Left unattended, it may die down. But with effort, care, and intention, it can burn brighter than ever before. Choosing love means embracing change. We do not remain the same people year after year. We grow, evolve, and face new challenges. The person I fell in love with may not be exactly the same today, but neither am I. The beauty of a long-lasting relationship lies in growing together, in discovering new sides of each other, in adapting and evolving as a team. Sometimes, reigniting the spark requires creativity. It means trying new things together, revisiting old memories, or simply finding joy in the mundane moments. A quiet cup of coffee in the morning, a walk in the park, a shared laugh over something silly. These are the threads that weave a strong, enduring bond. Passion can be rekindled not only through grand gestures, but also through consistent, thoughtful acts of love. Love also requires gratitude. It's easy to take someone for granted when they become a constant presence in your life. But when you pause to truly appreciate who they are and what they bring into your world, it becomes easier to choose them all over again. Gratitude turns routine into romance, and the ordinary into something extraordinary. It is tempting to believe that love should always feel effortless, that if we have to work for it, it must not be real. But the truth is, all meaningful relationships require effort. The most beautiful gardens are not those left to grow wild, but those carefully tended every day. Similarly, love thrives when it is nourished, not neglected. I choose to stay. I choose to fight for the love we've built. I choose to wake up each morning and find a new reason to love you. This choice is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Because love at its core is not just about how you make me feel. It's about how deeply I am committed to you. It's about honoring the promise we made to each other even when the butterflies are silent. In the end, the spark that lasts is not the one that burns hottest at the start, but the one that continues to glow, quietly and steadily, through the years. And so, I choose love. Not just once, but again and again. Because I chose you, and I will continue to choose you every single day. If you like this video, please show us some love. Hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons.